What's up? You want to start this one?
How's it going, everybody? It's the CDH Warrior and
Bro, Mikey Studios coming at you once again today. We got a special one for you.
we kind of made an interesting mistake. We miscounted how many Saturdays were in the month of October.
5.
And I was thinking there were 4.
Because there's like an extra week in October.
So we ended up
doing a special. Just call this the Halloween special edition.
We are going to be taste testing some Halloween treats. Let's start off. We've got some Dunkin' Donuts. We're going to be taste testing all this. Filled pumpkin-shaped donuts.
You got your... What was it that they said? It was like strawberry or whatever that one is. One's a Boston cream and one's a fruit flavored one.
Okay. So they're mystery flavored. I figure the chocolate on the top is Boston cream.
Yeah.
And we're going to try one each. One of each flavor.
Which one do you want to start with?
I'll do the one with the... No, I'll save the one with the chocolate on it for last, because I'm pretty sure it's Boston cream.
This is either strawberry or...
This is strawberry.
Something. This is the first time I ever had a strawberry-filled donut. No joke. This is my very first time having a strawberry-flavored donut. And we should have got napkins too, but...
So be it.
And these were fresh made today.
They're strawberry or raspberry?
I can't tell you.
Neither can I.
Because I order them online. Well, I did through the app. It tastes like raspberry. Because I know what strawberry would taste like.
Yeah. Now I'm getting the raspberry flavor.
Which ain't bad. It's my first time having a raspberry donut. And it's pumpkin edition. Mm-hmm. And we'll be rating each one individually 5 out of 10, whatever.
Out of 5.
5 out of 5. With 1 never again and 5.
We definitely do again.
Mm-hmm. And this I would definitely do again. Go a thumbs up to raspberry.
Okay.
This is my first time eating a raspberry donut. Or it could be a strawberry. Just the powdered sugar or whatever is making it taste weird.
Probably.
I just need to look online again. But
I
anyway.
give this a 4. Just... I'd say it would probably have been a lot better if it was warm. But I didn't think about putting something like this in the microwave.
And plus, I just pulled them out of the refrigerator so they'd stay their shit, because so the chocolate wouldn't melt.
Yeah.
I'll give it about a 4. About a 4.5. It could use more filling. I mean, I know.
Yeah, because the filling just kind of disappears.
I mean, I know they can only put so much in, but. And I'm not knocking Dunkin' because I grew up on Dunkin' before Krispy Kreme ever came to existence or whatever. I don't know how long Krispy Kreme was around.
May have been before you all got a Krispy Kreme here.
Yeah, because all we had were Dunkins everywhere I lived. But like I said, I'll give this about 4.5.
I have only one complaint about this.
Too much powder?
No. I don't know. Does yours do the same thing? You just kind of run out of filling.
Yeah. I just now got to the filling. So we must have bit in and set the opposite ends.
Mm-hmm. But it's what would you say, that's about a quarter of the donut? Has no filling. That's my only complaint about this. And that's why I'm going to rate it about 4.
Like, I'm more like half. Because mine was only like half filled. But will we buy this again?
Yeah. I'd buy something like this again. Do we think it'll come back?
Next year.
Probably not.
Maybe. Because they had it last year.
Okay.
They might. Because these are Dunkin's... these are Dunkin's version of Halloween donut. So our next up is either the chocolate or the orange. And we'll be rating this one 1 to 5. 5 awesome, or 1 being never again.
I kind of have the same complaint with this one.
It's good, don't it?
Yeah.
Like I said, they're made fresh. They're made fresh.
But you're noticing the same thing I did. We bit from the same end.
This one's more in the middle.
Yeah.
And I'm getting lesser cream filling.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, overall, it's still a good donut.
Yeah.
And it's white cream filling this time.
There I found it. I don't know if you all can see. But that was, what, 3 bites that I had to take to get to the filling?
That's about 50%.
Yeah.
That's about 50% gone before I got to even taste the filling. I mean, I know that, like I said in the last one, I know they can only put so much in, but back in the day, they used to fill them up where about almost every bite was
Filling.
Yeah. I don't know if they had to cut back because of cost or what. Because you know how things change over time.
Yeah.
That much donut. This right here is where cream filling starts to hit hard. Where I'm at right now. See how much that is right there? That's where all the cream filling was. So, like the first one, I would give this one a 4.
Yeah.
Drop it down to half a mark. Maybe 3.5. 3.5 to 4 the most. The flavoring's good.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's where it's made fresh. Because Dunkin' makes fresh donuts daily. I've tasted more of the orange cream or whatever it is, frosting or whatever, a lot quicker than I did the cream filling inside.
Yeah.
So, would you buy this again next year if they have it? Or no? For me,
I should say,
no.
You and I are kind of on the same wavelength of no. It's not.
Because I don't like the white stuff.
Oh.
Is the reason why too.
You don't like the cream in it? The cream filling?
Mm-mm. Now the Boston cream pot, the Boston cream ones with the yellow in it.
Yeah.
Those are my favorites.
More of a custard.
Mm-hmm.
My only complaint is more the fact that I didn't have hardly any filling.
Yeah. I think this one had more filling than that one.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. They might have been the same. But 3.5 out of 4 for me. How about you?
I'd say 3.
You want a bit? Huh? You want a bite?
Say, no, I'm just going to take the whole box.
All right. I'll be back, folks, because this right here is where I'm starting to need milk. Or something to wash it. All right, folks, we're back. We had to get something to drink. Last but not least, chocolate
Chocolate covered.
covered pumpkin. A chocolate pumpkin. Now you can say that you've seen one.
Mm. This one's a little bit better.
Is it because of the chocolate or?
I think I bit into the wrong end.
There we go. I took a bigger bite.
This one is custard filled.
My favorite kind. I like custard. And that'll do it on the Dunkin'. And yes, I forgot to put mine on Don't Disturb, so that's why you heard that. Nope, it ain't gonna let me. Dang it. Oh well, I tried to put it on Don't Disturb, but it won't let me because once I'm in a video. But once again, like the other two, 1 to 5, 5 being woos, and 1 never again. Price wise, they weren't bad. Price wise, they were like $1.99 each. So if you get 6 of them, it's about $9. A little under $10 for 6.
Still not bad.
And once again, who runs on Dunkin'? Who's a Krispy Kreme fan? And who runs on Dunkin' like I do? I mean, I've got nothing against Krispy Kreme. I've had their donuts.
It's all about what you grew up with.
Yeah. It's all about if you ran on Dunkin' or do you run on Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
I'm a Dunkin' person because that's what I grew up on. That's what Mom always went to.
Yeah.
I don't think Krispy Kreme came around until what, late 90s, early 2000s in Knoxville.
In Knoxville, yeah, probably late 90s.
or was it mid 2000s? Because when they put that Dunkin'
It
on
had
Broadway,
to be late 2000s, and I'll tell you why.
because once they put that Dunkin' on Broadway, Fountain City, across the street they made a Krispy Kreme.
Well,
And that was our first Krispy Kreme in Knoxville to me.
the only reason why I know the late 90s as opposed to the early 2000s, my mother was pregnant with my sister. And my grandmother and grandfather were going to get Krispy Kreme donuts. And I believe this was here in Knoxville. And my mom said, make sure you get 2 dozen because Drew will eat one by himself.
That's a lot of donuts from one person.
They laughed. I didn't eat a whole dozen by myself, but I probably ate 3 or 4 on my own.
That's about as much as I can eat, about like 2 or 3.
Yeah, but think about this. This was early 90s. I was late 90s. I was probably 4.
Back when you can still pack stuff away. I mean,
yeah.
When you still could like hold your own when it comes to eating.
Yeah.
Which you still can on certain things.
Mm-hmm. Now, you want to try the Krispy Kreme next, or do we want to go into the critters? The critters are in a resealable bag.
Yep. See, the other thing about the Krispy Kreme, the difference between Krispy Kreme and Dunkin' also, is Dunkin' is more cake form to where Krispy Kreme isn't. That's why
yeast form.
That's why the creamies are the more sweeter than Dunkin'.
Yeah.
But Dunkin' is more caked.
Okay.
More like a cake. You want to introduce this one, or should I?
I can introduce this one. And here we have Mother's Frosted Cookies.
Halloween edition.
Limited batch Eerie Critters cookies. And we've got bats and cats. Well, I was going to show. There's the back of it.
Oh yeah, I forgot to show the back of it. Sorry, folks. Here's the. Sorry about not showing the back of it like I normally do. Here's the calories and the ingredients and everything that everybody would like to see. Pause the video if you need to enlarge it.
I have the box. I'm going to put my donut back in the box for a minute.
And whichever ones you don't eat, you can that's the box. You can take them home in.
Okay.
Sorry about that, folks. Like I said, I forgot to put mine on Do Not Disturb. My phone goes off a lot.
Okay.
And they are frosted. Because I used to eat these back when I was younger. But I didn't do. This is the first time I've seen the Halloween edition. But as for me personally, I grew up. They're like another version of animal crackers, but frosted version.
I'm gonna pull.
I would pull one each out so that they can see what the shapes look like.
There we go. Here are our. That's supposed to be a cat. Wow. There's a bat.
Oh, that one was busted.
There's a cat.
donuts. That's how big this is supposed to be.
And there's a bat. I'm slightly disappointed based on the package.
Yeah, because technically, technically, the normal frosted ones are bigger.
Yeah.
And there's, I guess that's the bat.
Look about like this? Yeah, it's a bat. These are tiny.
Yeah, they're tiny compared to what they normally are supposed to be. Because they're supposed to be like animal cracker size. Because that's why it's like, that's why I call them another version of animal crackers, because they're animal crackers but frosted.
Yeah.
But
I'm sorry, I'm gonna go ahead and rate this as like a 2. Because I'm very disappointed by comparison to what the bag shows. I have nothing against the flavor. I'm just severely disappointed.
Notice they made them for small kids also. Because small kids can only hold so much.
Yeah.
But then again, like I said, the other ones are a little bit bigger, normal size. Yeah. Kids can eat them.
I mean, this isn't even the size of my finger. Mm-mm. I just was expecting.
They're still good. They're a cookie.
Like I said, I have nothing against them except for the fact that the package is misleading.
Yep. 150 calories. 7 salt fats. 65 sodium. 65 milligrams of sodium. 13 total sugars. And if you actually add all that up into one of these, that's a lot of intake.
Well, a serving is 14 of these.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Even if you did eat a serving, that's still a lot of.
Yeah.
Stuff.
That's still a lot considering
for how small they are.
I think this is supposed to be a cat.
They're cats and bats, just in different color. Cats and bats, just in different color, orange and white, or what they consider orange.
Let's seal this back up. We'll put this to the side.
Yeah, we'll put this to the side. And I have to agree on. I have to agree on the rating. And not so much one and done, but like 2 and done. Like we give this a 2, but this is the only time I want to buy that.
Yeah. Now these should be good.
Take a sip of water.
Yeah.
So we can clear our taste buds. That way I can clear my taste buds. And like I said, folks, I apologize. I forgot, like I said, or keep saying, I forgot to put on Do Not Disturbs.
Yeah, I actually got it open, I think. I'm notorious for not being able to open these packages.
Even if you just open up a corner and just sprinkle some out. And the calorie count on these folks is 140. And they are the pumpkin spice goldfish.
Pumpkin spice goldfish grams.
And they're supposed to taste like a donut. That's what the package looks like. That's the calories and stuff. And that's what that side looks like. And here we go for a taste test. Don't really need a lot. Just a hand or two. And please stop it. I'm not sensing pumpkin spice.
I'm not either.
There it goes. I guess you have to eat a handful in order to actually get the sensation of the actual taste. And I'm not tasting pumpkin either. I mean,
no
donut either.
I mean, I'm expecting cinnamon, nutmeg, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not tasting that.
I barely taste it.
Let's see what the cat thinks.
If he eats it, he likes it. Because he's a very picky person. I'm sorry. I have to go with the cookies.
Yeah.
Not one and done. I mean, they're good for what it is. I mean, you have to have a handful to just get the taste.
Yeah.
And what I mean by handful, I'm talking about like grab some, pull it out, and stick it all in your mouth type handful. In order just to get to recognize the taste.
Yeah.
And I'm not, but these are just our opinions.
Yeah.
You go out and get them and try them yourself. If you're a big spice pumpkin person, you might like them. This is just our opinions.
Yeah.
But we're not telling you not to get them. We're just these are just our opinions. So,
yeah.
But if you like it,
by all means,
just go out, grab you how many you want, either donuts or this or the cookies, and have at it.
Yeah. There's the slide. Get another water sword.
And we're saving the best for last.
What do we want to try next?
The ghost.
Okay.
Because we're saving the best for last. And these are new this year. Unless they had them last year and I just didn't see them.
I don't remember seeing these.
Because I got these at where I work at. All the stuff all the cookies and the goldfish and the dots. I got these all at where I work at. Make it look like you don't want to get into them. I seal that thing so good with the plastic shrinkage thing.
Ooh. There you go. These are
Ghost dots.
mystery flavor.
Which flavor, which ghost? It's a mystery. So what I'm getting at is each ghost has an individual flavor.
Yeah. And even though they look the same, they're not going to taste the same.
Nope. And that's what they look like, folks. And unfortunately, y'all are going to have to enlarge that because it is small. Sorry for the small print. For those who want the calorie counts.
I thought I had the box. Well, the one I got was cherry.
That tastes like a plain one. I'm not getting.
They don't have much flavor.
I don't taste.
Compared to regular dots, these have very little flavor.
They taste like regular dots. That the one I just ate anyway. And does that even look like a dot to you? I mean, literally. Look at that. Does that look like a dot? I mean, I know that's what the name of the candy is, but this does not look like a dot. I mean, I like dots, don't get me wrong. Let's see if this one has any flavor. Okay. It's supposed to be I might have got a strawberry. That's why I probably couldn't taste it. We're strawberry, lemon, lime, cherry, orange. $44 pieces. You know what would be amazing? Is if we made a haunted house.
And had dots hanging from the ceiling.
And put these around the outside of the hunt. You know, like what I'm saying. The
made like a gingerbread haunted house.
Yeah.
And put those on the outside. Yeah.
Yeah, because we have a haunted house, gingerbread haunted house that they make them now. Now let's see what this one tastes like. Or it could have been a lime. Okay. That one is
this was lime.
Either that one is strawberry, the one I just ate, or cherry. And they're made by Tootsie Roll. And I did not know that. We're not going to taste all the flavors. But yeah, if you want to pick these up, you can either get them at your local store or one of those hole-in-the-wall stores, gas stations, or most likely Dollar Tree and Dollar General.
Yeah.
But thankfully I found them were at a store.
Yeah.
Last but not least,
the Krispy Kreme.
The Krispy Kreme donuts. And the only thing about dots though too is they stick to your teeth.
I don't know if you all can see his.
Yeah, they can see it real good. See, look, you get a dozen. I should have got 2 each, actually. But reason why I got a dozen on these.
It was cheaper.
No. Reason why I got a dozen. It would have been cheaper if I would just got 2 each. But the reason why I got a dozen on these is because after my wife finds out that I got these.
She's gonna be pissed.
No.
You didn't get some for her.
Yes, yep. That's the key word. That I didn't get none for her to try. Or do whatever. So that's why I got 3 each. Which is a dozen. And they call it the haunted house. Even though it comes in a regular box. No, on the app, it shows an actual haunted house box. So, which one would you like to try first, my friend?
Let's try the cat. At first, I thought this was a hat, and then I realized it was a cat on a reel.
Now, would you be able to eat the cat? Because I seen Adam the Woo do it. I wouldn't have known about these unless it wasn't for Adam the Woo. Y'all be good over there. Kitty, 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 kitty.
I like how the cat just kind of stared out like.
And we will be rating these as usual, 1 to 5. And these are a little bit more, and for the type of donut they're a little bit more calories than Dunkin'.
Yeah.
So 1 for 1 act for the show, 3 to get ready, and 4, let's go. What are y'all doing over there? Better go check it out. I'll be back, folks. Last year there was a pumpkin
Pizza.
Yep. Okay, folks, we're back, and I go take care of a couple of Kit Kats. I can see why these are more calorie-wise because the frosting on top herself.
Yeah. The frosting on top alone is enough
to kill a person. Just joking, folks.
Well, as serious as you're probably not incorrect.
And the ghost on this one kind of melted a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if you can eat that or not.
The top?
You know.
Yeah. You can. It's chocolate. It's white chocolate.
That's why these are whatever in calories.
It's because of white chocolate.
Everything that's on top of the donut. I finally got to the cream. Man, it's a good thing these come out around once a year. And speaking of holidays, I told people at where I work at yesterday And supervisor kind of agreed to it. Not everybody knows this, but if you actually look at the holiday season, I mean, literally look at it, Halloween actually starts the holiday season. Because 3 weeks, because Halloween falls on the last day of October. Then 3 weeks later, you have Thanksgiving. A month later, you have Christmas.
Yep.
Then a week later, you got New Year's. So technically,
Halloween is the start of the holidays.
or if you want to go further than that, if you want to go further than that, because if you want to include Valentine's Day, it's technically the last holiday until 4th of July.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about holidays, not like Mother's Day, Father's Day,
yeah,
or Easter. I mean, not 4th of July, Easter. Then you got 4th of July. But in the actual holiday season, is from Halloween to New Year's.
Yeah.
I'm done with that one. Only because it's so rich.
Oh yeah.
And that's the thing about Dunkin' Donuts. They're richer than
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme's richer than Dunkin'. I don't know why I said it the other way around. And whatever, and this would be my box.
Yeah.
His box is over there on the Dunkin'. So wherever he don't eat, he'll take home.
Yeah.
And whatever I don't eat, I'll either finish later or tomorrow.
Yeah.
So which one you want to do next? The ghost or the glazed?
Let's do the ghost. Well, no. Let's do the glazed.
Chocolate or orange?
The orange glaze.
And that's what they look like, folks. And of course, sprinkle side. Is what'll wind up happening is I'll be eating them tomorrow or something. So I'm getting full.
Yeah.
Because we did a lot of taste testing. Because see, we polished off the Dunkin' Donut ones.
Yeah. We basically half dozen by ourselves.
Mm-hmm. For those who like glazed donuts, that's probably up your alley. But I like basic donuts.
Yeah.
Like the basic glazed donuts.
Yeah.
Oh. Chocolate or ghosters?
Let's do the ghost next.
And that's what the ghosts look like. But I will be eating. I won't eat that one. Save that one for my bitter half. because that way she can have a nicer looking one. I will be eating that. That's why I said that one was the messed up one, because it kind of ran a little bit. And you can tell where they injected it. And that's where we should be biting into.
Yeah.
Because that's where you get your most cream. Okay.
Not bad. Not too sure about the sprinkles on top. It tastes like eating glass.
I think that's what the effect is supposed to look like. Man, it's supposed to look like they're eating glass. I think that's what it's supposed to represent. Glass, because you know, like how you can see ghosts through windows or whatever.
Yeah.
Other than that,
It's pretty good.
I'd buy this again. Now, eating donuts today, and this is the honest truth. I don't eat donuts like I used to, but after the honest truth, I probably won't pick up another donut for another 6 months or so. That's how far down I dropped on my donuts.
Yeah.
Because they're just, I mean, Dunkin', like I said, is Krispy Kreme wise. I probably won't eat them again for another 6 months unless they come out with a Christmas thing.
Yeah.
Take another bite of that before we get into the last but not least. It almost took almost an hour just to eat a donut.
But think about how much we've done.
I
We've
know,
also
right?
talked through the whole thing as well.
I mean, we talked and ate. Last but not least,
The spiders.
and I probably won't. I'll probably just to take a bite of this one because I'm at my limit on eating. And that's what they look like.
Yeah.
They're not. Now, when Dunkin' has the spider ones, they put a donut hole in the part right there with legs coming out of it. But I didn't see those this year. Kind of messy. Messier than the others.
I'm noticing it's just falling apart.
And are you sure this is a spider, not bones?
What? That's a spider.
I mean,
See, it has 8 legs.
I see a web.
Every one of the little black individual lines is a leg.
All right. Well, not my favorite.
I'll kind of agree with that one.
I'm sorry, folks.
For
Never,
what it is, it's not really that great.
with whatever kind of chocolate that is.
Yeah. It's just too much.
I'm sorry.
Well, that kind of concludes our taste test.
The others are The other ones are winners.
Yeah.
I'm glad we saved that one to the last. To be honest.
Because that was almost a disappointment.
Yes, it was. And there you have it, folks. our Halloween edition.
Sweet treats.
Sweet treat edition. And that's a good title for that video. Stay tuned for next week.
Where we will be appearing in costume.
And he might be appearing in costume. I might have a special guest up here in a costume. And I'll get my co-host to ask some questions about this certain person that's going to be guest star on it. And hopefully he'll do his best to answer the questions. So, without further ado, I'm your host, Big Bro Mikey.
And CDH Warrior.
We love you. Stay safe as holidays come up upon us. We love you. Stay safe. And as always, have a good day, good night, or good morning, whichever time of day you're watching this. Peace out, my friends.